we got Eye of the Tiger playing this morning. It can only be the longest day, the longest stage, nearly 200k. Good morning everybody, welcome back to today's video. We just finished the first of 6 segments today. I've got a little bit of a tactic today because I've got a little bit of buffer in the segment challenge competition. I've got like 45 minutes or so, so my plan is to actually moderate my effort across the day. I'll ride on the front of the group to keep things together between the segments, and then on segments 3, 4 and 6, which are the ones that are either flat or slightly uphill, I'm gonna whack it. I'm gonna send it on those. And all the other ones, like this one, the first one, number 2 and number 4, I'm gonna ride it like tempo. So I'll probably end up losing a little bit of time on those. Tactically, I've got time to lose, so I can expend my energy in other places. Food and drink are critical. Probably drink actually, keeping hydrated. I'm carrying some electrolyte tabs with me from Sturka. So trying to keep on top of things today as best as possible, and that means using the feeds. Second segment of the day. Look how straight this road is. Different scenery again today. Although we're heading in somewhat straight lines most of the day, we are going in and out of like farming areas. Road surfaces yet again have been really good, but you can probably tell. So today we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 feed stations, pit stops, and I intend to use every single one of them as best as I can, because it's a long way and you can't always do this sort of length, you know, 190k, or at the speed we're doing, it's gonna be like a 6-hour ride today, which is like really fast. We are climbing 1700 meters over the length of today, but about 400 or 500 of those meters are in the last 10 or 20 kilometers. So it's a fairly rolling day. That was a great place to finish that time segment. So fast on that road, you just don't feel the heat, and then as soon as the segment stops, we turn left onto this climb, and it's like, oh, you feel the heat instantly. I'm all shiny. I'm all shiny. So earlier today we passed through a village like this, but all the bottoms of the houses were yellow, and these houses seem to be blue. But look at this. Wow. So this is like a church or chapel that also has a cafe underneath it, which, as far as I know, I've never seen before in my life. It's interesting, some of these places, some of these villages, they've had like blue and the white is obviously to reflect heat and things, but the blue and some villages are yellow on the bottom as well of the buildings. Some of it is to just, some of it can be like superstitious, but there's a lot that apparently it shares a lot of like any of you who've been to Northern Africa or Morocco, you'll recognize things are very similar. There's also used to be a prison too, hence the bars on the window. 140 kilometers in now, and we are right into, I think, the Sahara Desert. It feels incredibly dry around here, incredibly dry. So I'm on the diluted Coca-Cola now in my bottles, and I've been staying on the simple sugars at the feed. I haven't been having anything like crisps or cakes. I've just been having like jelly babies and like sugar, basically. I'm feeling super, really good. I'm not exaggerating when I say this, and you know I'm not one to sugarcoat things. Today has been like, today might be like harder than the mountain stage earlier in the week. I don't know, maybe close. It's like the heat, the length, the segments. We've got to climb right at the end to Monchique, and it is like being in a hairdryer. It's a bit relentless, if I'm honest. And the roads, like, they're just straight as an arrow. Sometimes there's like a turn every now and then you look up after that turn and it's just dead straight again for like the next 10-15 minutes. And I get it, like, it's a means to an end. It's a way of getting from one place to another, and also giving us that challenge as well of the distance, of course. I mean, if this was a headwind day, this 193k or whatever it is would be something else. The other thing, of course, is that it's extremely quiet out here. Extremely quiet. Dead straight road. Dead straight road. Say no more. If I could squint, maybe I can see someone coming in the distance, but maybe I'm imagining things. Oh, I'm one salty boy. But we made it to the finish in Monchique. 193k in 5 hours 55 minutes. Oh, I was cooked out at the end coming up that last climb. A big mountain into Monchique. I loved it. Loved it. On the rivet, but loved it.